Summertime is on its way, and for some of us, the heat is already here. What better way to celebrate than with some delicious and refreshing, vegan, dairy-free, gluten-free, refined sugar-free, if you want it, ice cream. I scream, you scream, I'm sharing my base recipe with the 3 classic flavors, vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate. A lot of you watched my 2-ingredient banana ice cream and you said, I don't like bananas. So here is your banana-free, no machine ice cream. For all 3 ice cream recipes, you will need 1 can of full-fat coconut milk and 1 can of light coconut milk. I do this because even though it is vegan and dairy-free and all those other health claims, coconut is still fat. And while it is not bad fat, it's good fat like nuts and avocado, we still want to consume it in moderation, so the light coconut milk helps to cut back on some of that fat. So we have 1 can of full fat and 1 can of light. This is not carton coconut milk. If you use 2 cans of light coconut milk, it will still work, but it's not going to be as creamy like real ice cream. You are going to want to refrigerate the full fat can of coconut milk overnight. You may remember this trick from my vegan coconut whipped cream video. You want to flip the can that you refrigerated overnight over and open it up from the bottom. You'll see that overnight in the refrigerator, the fat has largely separated from the liquid in the can, making it easy once you flip it over and open it up to dump out the water and leave the fat in the can. You can save the coconut water, it's great in smoothies, but you don't need it in this recipe. In a large mixing bowl, you're going to combine that full-fat coconut cream with your 1 can of light coconut milk. The light one doesn't need to go in the fridge, but if you want to, it's fine. Now that is the base. Now we can get creative with the flavors. The first is a simple vanilla. For our sweetener, I am using stevia and a little bit of granulated sugar to cut down on the sweetenery taste. You don't have to do that. You could use coconut sugar, but it will change the color of the vanilla a little bit, or any sweetener that you prefer. For flavor, we have high quality vanilla extract, none of that artificial stuff. And of course, some fresh vanilla bean for the classic speckled look. You can buy vanilla bean paste, or you can slice one of your vanilla beans down the center and just scrape out the middle. Grab your hand mixer and whip it on up. To thicken the mixture, we are going to whip in some coconut flour until well combined. And then you just put it in the freezer. No machine needed. You're gonna let it sit for 3 to 4 hours or overnight, and you may need to let it thaw for about 10 minutes before you scoop it out, but there you have it. Delicious ice cream that contains no dairy and no bananas. Thumbs up for dairy-free. So vanilla was totally easy, right? Let's have a little more color fun. So we need strawberries for this next one to be done right. You're going to add your strawberries in a little bit of water to help them blend up into your food processor or blender of choice. I don't blend mine up too much because I like a few chunks in my ice cream. Start with the same base as before. You have your 1 can of full-fat coconut milk that has been refrigerated, flipped over, water removed, and fat separated. And 1 can of light coconut milk. Into your base goes your sweetener, which I have used stevia and a little bit of coconut sugar because this time the color of the coconut sugar is not going to affect my final product. And then my blended up strawberries. And then go ahead and use your hand mixer once more to whip it on up. And again, to thicken it, we add a little bit more coconut flour. Once it's combined, you can transfer it to the freezer, and when it's done, it is so beautiful and so delicious. If you are enjoying these recipes so far, don't forget to subscribe for more recipes every single week. All right, it is time for something a little bit more decadent. That's right, chocolate, vegan, dairy-free, chocolate, ice cream. Sounds like one huge oxymoron. Once again, you start with your coconut milk's base and add in your sweetener of choice. To that, we are adding some unsweetened cacao powder. Cocoa powder will work just fine, but if you want this truly vegan and truly raw, go with the cacao. Grab your hand mixer one more time and blend that on up, adding the coconut flour last to thicken it. Transfer to the freezer and allow to set. It is so delicious! Because of the full-fat coconut milk, this is not just a sorbet or a frozen treat. This is creamy like real ice cream. Before you start asking, does it taste like coconut? Well, yes, because the base is coconut, which for people like me who love coconut is great. But if you don't love coconut so much, then I recommend trying my 2-ingredient, or really 1-ingredient, banana ice cream. It is also vegan, it is also dairy-free, and it is lower in calories and fat. If you don't like bananas or coconut, too bad. Just kidding, I'll work on it. There is a PDF download right here or in the description box below for my mobile friends so that you can have this base recipe and these 3 specific recipes and keep it for later. And of course the nutritional information is always on those PDFs as well or on mindovermunch.com. If you enjoy this, please let me know and comment below with which flavor you are most excited to try. And if you have any flavor requests, don't forget to leave those in the comments below too, because you never know, this could just be a part 1. And if you do try these recipes out, don't forget to tweet me or Instagram me. Make sure you tag me in the photo so I can see it. And I just got a brand new personal Instagram, and if you follow me, you would know I got my hair cut. I'll see you Monday for a brand new episode. I hope you have an amazing weekend. And remember, especially when it comes to ice cream, it's all a matter of mind over munch. 3 classic favorites. Here is your, speckled coconut sugar, because now it's the Are you chunky? Do you like the chunks? All right.